Oliver, do you feel like you've seen that type of game play out a few times this season?
Yes. Yes, it's again, it's a performance of both teams where I think you shouldn't lose the game. Creating enough to score goals, but we missed all our chances and getting punished by a corner, by a set play. So it showed exactly what we have to improve. We conceded more than 50% from set plays, so that's what we have to improve. On the other side, if you always know if you concede one, you are struggling to get back, because this happened in the last week. So it's no coincidence now, almost at halftime. And if you are the team that is mostly underperforming in the chances that it creates and the goals it scores, then there is a it's no coincidence, and this we could see today, because I can't remember, and you are watching Crystal Palace longer than me, that the Crystal Palace side dominated the Tottenham side like we did today. But then leaving the pitch with a defeat, so that makes it frustrating for all our players, because they are feeling the same. And I don't blame anybody for missing the chances, but we have to accept right now that we have a little bit lack of finishing quality in the team. It looks like we can't replace Ismaila, Dani Munoz, and Daichi Kamada, who are very often involved in our goals. But on the other side, they won't be back in the next weeks, so it's now to support all the players, because I see the way we played, the structure, the chances we created, the patterns, worked, and it's now really supporting the players to get this confidence back, that they are able to score more goals.
What can you do to score more goals and ensure that your side does finish off the chances you create, when you consider there aren't many options to come in and replace players that are maybe out of form in front of goal?
Again, first of all, it's not all. Now we could show them, and I think even in many chances we could have created by taking. From my feeling is, and that's why it's now really to support. My feeling is the closer we come to the goal, the more nervous we get in decision making. Should we pass, finish, and everything? So because the players, they are not stupid. They know all the things I'm talking about, because they are very self-critical, and they are so. I congratulated them for all the effort until the last minute, because Tottenham had the full week to prepare. We had a midweek game again, and I think nobody felt it. But yes, so they've the same feeling, and now it's not showing them, here you could have passed to the left side, to the right side, do this, do this, do this. It's really supporting them, giving them trust and confidence that they can do better like they're doing now.
Ed?
Just on Jean-Philippe Mateta, he had a couple of good chances today, but it's not really working out for him at the moment. Do you think it's just one of those things where a striker sometimes goes on a good run of form and has a bad run of form, or is it a matter of tiredness? Yes, of course you need your striker to score goals, but JP scored so many goals since I arrived. But you also need the support from the teammates left and right, and then we can have a look to all the players who played today, and that means we have Jeremy Pino, I think, with one goal. We have Edin Ketia with one or two. We have Justin Devaney with one penalty. We have T. Mitchell with one goal. And we have no goal from midfield, and the rest are set plays. So we know this, that we don't have the players who are scoring regularly, even in their career. And it's now, again, to support them. It's the only, I don't see any other reason, because the players I mentioned won't be back in the next 3-4 weeks, and we have now 4 games in 9 days, and we will get our chances again. And it's just now stay positive and showing them how many good situations they create, and they should take confidence from these situations. And then you just sometimes need like this that we take all the chances again. And given that those players aren't going to be back for a few weeks, January transfer window's about to open. Have you been given any assurances that you're going to get some players in quickly in the next few weeks? Or
I can give insurance.
Sorry?
Assurances. Assurance. Have you been assured that we will sign
Have you
players.
given,
Sure.
Yeah, I understand.
sign some players like in the first couple of weeks of January?
I can't sign. I don't have enough money to sign a player. Sorry, the transfer fees are too high. Again, it's. I think, to be honest, if you watch our game today, it's pretty clear. Yeah, what we need, and then it's a decision of Crystal Palace. And if you are constantly underperforming in scoring goals, yeah. Again, what I can do, what we can do, is encourage the players, supporting them, be positive. Yeah, and again, I can't blame, and I will never blame Kleine. You know, when he gets the free header on the far post, we've scored, I think, Dani Munoz 4 goals in the same areas. Yeah, but Kleine is 34. I don't know how many goals he scored. It's just not his nature. Yeah, so he gets there because he gives all the effort. He tries it, okay, but then it's not maybe his biggest strength scoring goals. But yes, we need it from this position when we play like this. Yeah, and just one example. Yeah, and. Again, if you see, sometimes you can watch the statistics. I think the one who has most assists is Marquet, a centre back. Second most assist is Lacroix, centre back. Yeah? So this is just what we have to improve.
Okay, gentleman over there.
I think it's not easy. Every team puts a lot of effort in it, in the preparation on the training pitch. We knew that they scored a few like this, but on the other side now, and again, it's not an excuse. It's just fact. Yeah. So we miss maybe one of our best header with Chris Richards. We miss. One player is very important in defending set pieces, Ismail Assar and Dani Munoz, and we replaced them with smaller players. And then we knew that we have a few, in basketball you would say a mismatch. Yeah? So we knew this, and then we got punished. Yeah? We lost 3 headers in a row. And on the far post, I think it was Mitchell against Kolumani. Yes, it's a mismatch, and if the ball arrives in the right area, and this is, I think, also the quality of a team and the quality of Tottenham. I think it was their 9th goal from a corner. We prepared it. We knew it. The players wanted to avoid it, but then it just happened. Yeah? And I think we had 2 big chances from set plays, and we missed them. And that's football. If you miss your chances and the opposition is very clinical, you lose. No, we have enough, but they're just not available right now. And we know, I mentioned this after the Leeds defeat, yeah, that we have in these areas. And again, today we didn't give them many set plays. I think it was the first corner, bam, and then it's now also the players have it in their mind. Happened again, yeah, and. Yeah, it feels like this. Yeah, I know it's not a word you should mention, but it feels like this, honestly. Yeah, and again, I will never blame anybody. Yeah? If he's 10 centimeters smaller and loses the header, it's part of football. We scored plenty of goals like this, but it feels at the moment really not good.
Okay, gentlemen. Oh, George. Yeah.
Thank you for this question. Lifts my mood. Because I told the players before, and I think they showed it. 2025, in the calendar year table, 37 games played in the Premier League. We are 6th in the table. Beside this, we are in the knockout stage of a European competition. Beside of this, we won the Community Shield and the FA Cup. So I think it's by far the most successful calendar year in Crystal Palace history, and this group of players, these players, delivered and achieved it. Today it doesn't feel like this, but I see all the effort, I see the way we're playing. And last year we won 1-0 here against Tottenham, but I think today we were much more dominant than we were 1 year ago. So this shows the progress of this team, and this shows the progress and the development of Crystal Palace. So every single one, as I know, including myself, I don't feel it right now, but if we look back and see the whole picture, 2025 was an incredible year for Crystal Palace, and so all the credit to the players with their effort, with their work ethic, with their togetherness and their quality. And that's, yes, today it doesn't feel like this, but really well done.
Thank you, Bobby.
Hi Oliver, we saw Chris Richards watching on in the stands this afternoon. Can I just ask how he is at the moment? Is it as you were expecting?
We don't know if he's available for Fulham. It's again, his foot got stitched, still swollen. It goes into the right direction, but you have to wear a boot and kick a ball, and when you're there, you have the wound right there. It's very, very painful, and so again, it can be that he misses Fulham, it can be that he's available. But I have seen a team today that was able to win against Tottenham. We couldn't achieve it, but I've seen every single player who participated in the game, everyone's effort could have been enough to win it. Yeah? So this gives me a good feeling for the Fulham game. And yes, on the one side is frustration, on the other side it's really supporting these players because they deserve all the support. Yes, we don't get the results right now, and it also just shows, I think, the standard we developed here. Yeah, that we are now. I remember when I arrived, I don't know, we were 15th in the table, yeah, and the water was high mark, and now we are, I don't know, but still in the top half, yeah, and we are really frustrated, yeah, and that's good. So because this will keep us working, this will keep us improving, and this is what we will get definitely.
Okay, that's it. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Happy New Year.
You too.
No, sorry, we see it's on the 31st.
Yeah. You'll see some of them on 31st.